I think like that. But
it's all right, Jan. You can have your own opinion.
I think it is because I think we've got a lot of attacking talent at Liverpool now. We've got a lot of options there. And if Arsenal are struggling a little bit at centre-back with injuries, there's got to be a goal in it.
Yeah, they are struggling. They are struggling always with injuries, aren't they? But anyway, it is what it is. And so for your season ahead, I mean, you've got, I think the thing is, I think Europe really does affect what happens with clubs. And I think to get you guys from 8th back up to top 4, where realistically you should be, do you think you're title contenders? Yes.
Still early to say, but I mean, like, let's give 10 games. Let's give the first 10 games. Let's see how we perform, how the team gel together. There's some new players who came in. So, I mean, like, let's see for the 10 games, and then we'll see. Because Klopp said, listen, let's do the business on the pitch, and then we see where it brings us. So. And
in terms of, you just said you watched the youth team. What's the youth of Liverpool looking like? I mean, generally it doesn't really progress these days, does it? If you've got a youth team, it never really transfers into the main team. But it would be nice to see some players moving through.
You're right. It's a bit sad in many ways that a lot of teams invest in youth, but you very rarely see, at least on the very top clubs, to see the youth players taking a step
up. They do make money out of it, I suppose. I see the way they do it. They sell to the lower level of the Premier League clubs. So I see it as a money making. But maybe should it be changed to actually see it as a way of bringing players into your squad?
I think it's a bit sad in a way how the big clubs tend to just get players in, and you're quite right. It doesn't seem like they have a real ambition for them to maybe really break through, but they develop them a little bit and sell them on, and they make some profit from it. So I don't know. It doesn't seem.
It's a business.
It's a business, isn't it? It's hard. Yeah. For Liverpool, it's been interesting pre-season. We've seen a couple of young players that have been exciting, but I think looking at the current squad at the moment, it's quite strong, and I think we've got reasons to be excited. He says top 4. I said, why can't Liverpool challenge for the league? It doesn't mean if we don't win the league. I say it's hugely disappointing and there's a problem and all that, but I think the ambition should be to win the league.
Okay, well, this is normally a Manchester United issue where not any of the fans are actually from Manchester. I know I'm stirring, but we have got another Liverpool fan who's actually from Liverpool, but in Thailand? From Thailand. Talk to me. Have you got a Scouse accent?
No, I'm not from Liverpool. I'm from Thailand. I know Saki and everyone from London.
I know, you guys. Do you all go out for dinner together? Can I come?
I mean, like, just a quick story about Dave. We met Dave at. Dave was studying in Manchester, and we met Dave.
Hang on, Dave. You're from Thailand. You were studying in Manchester.
No, I studied in London. I went to Manchester for the game.
I see.
Oh, okay. So it was, yes. So it was like, because that day I was studying Manchester. So what happened that Dave was, we were like trying to get the taxi to the ground, Old Trafford.
Don't tell me you paid for his taxi. You are the nicest fans the world's ever seen.
I mean, like Dave was there, and they left me. I mean, like, some confusion happened. I was a bit like, had a bit too much drink, so I couldn't find them. So then Dave saw me. I was struggling, and I love
it. He's too nice to say I was bruised up.
I was like,
I just had a little bit too much. I have that problem as well sometimes.
So I was sitting like on the, there's electricity box things. It was stupid. So Dave saw me and said, hey. Where you? I know you. I remember you somewhere, and I said like,
Dave, you will be allowed to speak later.
So which means that Dave. Then we met Dave. From that point, Dave paid. Dave was like paid a ticket which was over the price. And when he told me I support Liverpool is going to the game, and it's just like because of him we met that time and we became friends from that day.
Oh, Dave, you're friends from life at first sight. It's almost like love, but slightly strange. Come on then, Dave. What do you think your predictions are for the match tomorrow?
I think it's going to be a draw.
I said that, but Jan got real angry with me.
No, I'm angry with you too.
Could be like a 2-1 win or 1-1 draw.
That's better.
All right.
It's going to be a tight game.
So, this is something that I find interesting. Klopp has said that Balotelli still isn't out of the squad and he may play them. I think that's the biggest load of beep, beep, beep that you could possibly ever. But what do you think?
I think he'll be out of the team by the end of the month.
Is that what you'd like, Dave? I've seen a whole other side of you now, Dave. You were nice and you made friends at first sight, and now you just want to get Balotelli out. Everyone wants Balotelli out, to be honest, don't they?
He made the team bad. It's like a bad moral for the team. Everyone knows it. No one wants him.
Okay, well, in terms of, are you in Thailand now, Dave?
Yeah, I'm in Thailand, in Bangkok.
Do you get to many of the games?
Yeah, all the games, like 380 games. Or
You watching them on TV, or you get to come over to the UK as well sometimes?
Yeah, I'm going there soon.
Are you? You got football on in the background? What are you watching?
Pardon?
Have you got football on in the background? What are you watching?
Yeah, I'm watching the game. It's showing the highlight right now.
See what he did there? He's not watching us. Don't worry about it. Yeah, my issue's not about the double screen. It's more about the fact he's not got us on. But anyway. So, Dave, your prediction for finishing the season, where do you think you're going to finish in the table?
I think we're going to finish in the top 4.
Okay.
I think we have a good chance this season. No Europe. I think we have more time for the training, like Klopp said. So I think we're going to get into the top 4.
So who's going to be above you?
I think...
Man United, Man City, Arsenal?
I think it's going to be Man City, Man United, and Chelsea.
Oh, please, Chelsea's not going to get into the top 4. Let's not be ridiculous. Thank you, Dave. Lovely to speak to you.
Cheers, Dave.
Bye. Oh, I like your story about how you met Dave.
I mean, like, yeah, this was, I mean, like, you know, I mean, like, and then all the guys, that's how you meet, like, fans and Liverpool fans. I mean, like, it's all around, you can see, like, it's all around the world. Like, ourselves, we're not, like, from Liverpool, but we go to games and people know us and everything. And I've told you beforehand, like, it's all the way that you give respect, then you earn respect.
Okay, well, Soki, unfortunately, you've been fired. No, I'm only joking. We've got the Borussia Dortmund fan guy coming on, so we're going to talk to him in a minute. Sophie, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back after you two aren't allowed to go anywhere, Mark and Jan. I've still got business with you. Make sure you tweet us in. It's at FanTV UK, and we'll see you after this.
Right now, there's an amazing deal on super reliable BT broadband. Join today and get a massive 67% discount. It's £5 a month and a 12-month contract. You'll get a super reliable Wi-Fi connection, and when you're out and about, you can connect into the UK's largest Wi-Fi network for free. You can also get a £75 BT reward card when you sign up online by the 4th of August. Get BT broadband for £5 a month and on a 12-month contract. For new joiners discounts, call 0800 800 950 or visit bt.com/deals.
How would you like access to over 1,200 pounds of fitness programming free? Hi, my name is Carl Deichler, and I'm the CEO of Beachbody. You've probably seen our fitness solutions on TV like P90X and 21 Day Fix. And now you can stream our digital library of fitness programs right to your computer, tablet, or smartphone free for 30 days. Just go to bod30.co.uk and get started losing weight fast. That's bod30.co.uk, and I'll see you online.
Get even more with the Sky Sports Bundle. More Premier League matches with 126 live games, 3 times more than BT Sport. And enjoy new goals and highlights on your mobile. Plus, get a free 32-inch LG TV and a Sky Plus HD box. So enjoy more this season with 126 live Premier League games, mobile goals and highlights, and a free 32-inch LG TV. Search Sky Bundles or call 0800 151 2776. Sky. Believe in better.
Welcome back to us here at Fan TV. Now, there's lots more still to come, and we will be talking to Ben from the Borussia Dortmund fan club in just a moment. But dreams can come true. This could happen to you. I know. We've got a Stoke fan called the Harry Potter. You better just say it.
Harry Potter, Stoke City, just signed a 3-year deal with Fan TV. Insights, questions, a bit of fun, curry, pint. Job done.
So I don't know what his contract says, but there's been no curry, no pies and no pints for me. Seriously, I don't know what he did that I didn't do. Anyway, okay, so shall we welcome onto our sofa? It is Ben from Borussia Dortmund.
comes
Ben,
in.
I like the fact you clapped yourself. That's
Thank
important.
you. Yeah, absolutely. My shoelace is done.
So tell me the link between the London Supporters Group and you.
Okay, so yeah, about 3 years ago, you probably remember well, Dortmund came over. They played the Champions League final against Bayern Munich at Wembley, and basically there was about 50,000 Dortmund fans that came over from Germany. I grew up in Dortmund. My stepdad's from Dortmund, and I just thought, you know, we've got to do something for the fans. Let's get together. Let's have some fun. And we tried to put on a big event in Ealing, and unfortunately that got canned because of UEFA, which was a pretty big deal. And basically out of that grew a fan movement, and Dortmund have just become a really popular club in England. Yeah, we've just been running this fan club, and I think we've got over 200 members now, so it's going pretty well. Go over to games, and yeah, just love Dortmund.
Is this just an excuse to get away from your wife? I'm just checking.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
Let's just go past that. Okay, so the reason really that you're here is a lot to talk about safe standing.
Yeah.
So it's obviously been trialled in Germany. Talk us through what's been going on and your thoughts about it.
Well, yeah, you say trials. I mean, essentially, Dortmund's 82,000 capacity stadium. We've got the north and the south bank are both standing, all terraced, and we've got 24,000 at each end. So basically,
and is this the railing standing?
It's
like
the
we see at
railing
Celtic?
standing.
Okay.
Yeah, like they tested recently at Celtic. Yeah. And it's just a lot. It's a lot more cozy atmosphere. Basically, it's a great way to get to know people because you can move around. You don't.
Is that where
have your
you're going?
allocated
That's
seats.
where you like to go, is in the standing.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, basically, I always go.
I
in
don't
the
believe
south.
you. I reckon you're in the corporate boxes.
Yeah, I'm in the corporate and the VIP area. No, I had a season ticket through the 1980s when I lived in Dortmund.
I was going to say you don't look young enough, but
80. Thank you. Well, yeah, yeah. I had a season ticket through from 80, I think it was 83 through to 89,
Okay.
Which was not a very good time for Dortmund, believe it or not. The average capacity at the time was probably about 20,000, so the ground was, very sparsely filled. Yeah, I mean, since the 1990s, the club's just taken off since their Champions League win in '97, which kind of won them a lot of friends. People like Karl-Heinz Riedler played for the club, and others, Andy Muller. Yeah, I mean, recently they've been a phenomenally successful club in the Champions League and the Europa League. We played Liverpool last season, and yeah, we played against these guys in a friendly. Beat them 5-0. It was a good.
Just wanted to mention that.
Good experience.
Yeah.
Get that in.
So in terms of the standing, it's obviously it works. So for Dortmund, it's something that you enjoy. The atmosphere a lot better.
I mean, the advantage of all-seater grounds, I mean, there's a couple of things about German football. Firstly, the prices are fantastic. I mean, the average ticket...
I think you're just rubbing it in now because the prices are amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, I just picked... I've got 2 tickets for the first match at against Mainz, the first match of the season, and they were 14 quid each in the south, in the yellow wall. You've seen the yellow wall, I'm sure.
Yeah, we've all seen the yellow wall.
It's pretty sexy, 24,000 people, and as I said, you talk about standing... We're all standing together, and basically when we score, it's just mad. The whole thing erupts. And, you know, the songs, the banners, the flags, the atmosphere is just absolutely amazing. And, yeah, I mean, I think Dortmund is basically is a real atmospheric crowd, yeah.
So, and you think the standing's got a lot to do with it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. You've been to Dortmund, haven't you?
I've been to
Went
Dortmund
a game
for
last
the
season.
Europa League quarterfinal.
Yeah.
Amazing atmosphere.
Yeah, against Liverpool.
Amazing fans.
1-1, yeah.
Obviously have sort of a common love for Klopp.
Yeah.
So that was amazing,
Yeah,
just
Jurgen Klopp was our
I think,
manager.
yeah, I think just a common respect among the fans. We've also had Ben and a few of his supporters on our coach on our way from Houston to Liverpool.
I literally cannot
Which was
believe
really
this. I have never met such a nice group of fans in my life. I think I'm going to have to get some Millwall fans in, just have a sit down and just show you what it's like to cause a little bit of trouble. Now, Jan, in terms of, you would, obviously for Liverpool, is that something that you hope to see? Is this safe standing? Is that something that you would like to see in the next few years?
It is an extremely sensitive topic in Liverpool because of Hillsborough tragedy. Now, in reality, in the Premier League, at least in my experience for several years, particularly when you go to away games, we stand up.
Well, and just West Ham are not allowed, so just don't rub it in too much, because West Ham are not allowed to stand up.
It's fine, but in reality, we stand up on away games, and when you got seated stadiums, actually that's less safe.
Because you're actually standing in front of the seat.
Yeah, and you can trip over, and you get, So in reality, I think it would be better, it would be conducive atmosphere from a personal point of view, to try to introduce safe standing. But I think it's a hugely sensitive issue in Liverpool. There are vocal people against it because of the Hillsborough tragedy, and I think it's something, in my opinion, that I think as Liverpool supporters we probably have to be a little bit careful about pushing forward for that.
Perhaps
because
you're not going to be the trailblazers in this scenario.
Not in this scenario. I think there are other scenarios where we are, maybe, but I don't think this one is the one for us to push. I think it's too sensitive. I think people that have lost family members and they have reasons of their own to be cautious, because we know the Taylor report, what it recommended. But perhaps gradual over time, and perhaps with other clubs.
Interesting, isn't
exactly. If you get some examples, it's safe. Then maybe over time this will become something that can be adopted.
And I like this rail seating where you can bring the seats down. So it's quite an effective way of turning a stadium into seating if needs be. In terms of Celtic, that's obviously worked as well from a Dortmund point of view. Are you excited to see it being rolled out to somewhere like Celtic?
I mean, traditionally, the three clubs that are closest are Celtic, Liverpool, and Dortmund, and the relationship with these guys has been absolutely great. I don't know if you're going to come on to that, but we've just done a London taxi in Borussia Dortmund colours, which is going to be circulating.
You've so seamlessly squeezed it in there. Let's just get on to it.
Let's just get straight out. Well, I get my point in. But the Liverpool guys have been co-sponsors and just absolutely fantastic. I mean, the Jurgen Klopp relationship you were mentioning, what an absolute star.
Is there anyone you guys dislike?
West Ham. I shouldn't say that.
So when I was joking about West Ham, so at their new stadium, at the Olympic Stadium, the Olympic Park, they've been told that they're not allowed to stand up.
Don't they?
What do you think about that as a general football fan? The fact that West Ham have basically been handed an incredible stadium that they kind of didn't even want, but they've been handed such a free... Because the thing is, we'll talk to the Arsenal fans later, but basically one of the main reasons that Wenger is tight with the purse strings is because they had to pay off that stadium. West Ham do not have that. So as a football fan, what do you think?
So does that justify the prices, like £2,000? Like a season ticket at Dortmund's like, £200, £300,
why
£400.
Is it so cheap there, and why is
Arsenal's £2,000. I mean, come on, fans. Think about it. You need to be going to the Bundesliga. You need to be going to Borussia Dortmund. There's no question about this. You're going to get the atmosphere. You're going to have your beers. You're going to have a good time.
For Arsenal fans to go to Dortmund, is that what's happened?
We're going to get you down to Dortmund. Definitely, I think that'll be really good.
Do I get to go in the taxi? Because then I'm sold.
You get to go in the taxi. Definitely.
So run me by this again.
All the way to Dortmund.
Yeah.
We're thinking about it, actually.
So run me by, there's a London cab driving around London that's got Liverpool on one side, Dortmund on the other, or just Dortmund?
No. It's, I think you've got a photo, actually. I'm not sure, but...
Are you trying to get me to put a photo on the screen? Because you could be pressuring us. Because if you saw our game earlier, whose hair is it anyway? Our budget is so big at the moment that, we might not be able to get the cab on.
Okay. No, so basically we did a crowdfunding project where we basically raised money from fans.
Yeah.
And we got about 50...
Because you guys have probably got some money spare, considering you don't pay anything for ticket prices.
That's it, isn't it?
That is a good point, actually, yeah. And Borussia Dortmund helped us a little bit. But we basically did a crowdfunding project where we raised X amount of money to livery a cab. So basically the whole cab is going to be black and yellow, and it's got this BVB 09 on the front. And basically, everyone who sponsored it gets their name on the cab. All the fan clubs, we've got about 10 fan clubs that sponsored it as well.
Oh, there we go. Woohoo! It's on your screens now. You can see.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome. Yeah, so that's it.
Ask and you shall get, my friend.
So that's the Bierschenker. That's the place where we meet up and watch Bundesliga together. And as you can see on the black stripes, those are the names of all the fans who basically supported us.
Is your name on there?
My name's on
there.
So
are you telling me this was just is this just a shameless plug for you to have got a cab with your name on it?
Yeah. And the best part is that Marshall actually knows Jurgen Klopp as well. The driver.
Oh,
the
yeah?
driver. He knows Jurgen Klopp, which is just the best part.
The London cabbie, are you sure? Because cabbies do spin a yarn or two.
Well, yeah, and he knows Sturridge as well.
Okay, I reckon he might have been having you on just so he could get this on his cab.
27th of August is the launch of the cab. But yeah, the crowdfunding was successful.
So people can get in this cab?
Well, it's going to be running. It's been driving all season around London. So yeah, I mean, people can take their photo or go for a ride or just take it, take a ride home. I mean, it's just a normal London cab.
I'm going to be honest, life doesn't get more exciting than that.
Well, it's a German club, it's in London, and it's a black cab that's now black and yellow. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. Yeah, let's hope it brings us some more fan club members and some more...
Oh, I see. So what's the reason for it? You want some fan club members out of it?
Yeah. We've got 200 so far, and we've been going 3 years.
So you're going to be our Bundesliga correspondent. I don't know whether you knew that or whether I'm just telling you this for the first time.
So I get to be on the show with you a bit more often. I like that. Yeah, I wonder what my wife is going to say.
Real Vegas feeling. Leo Vegas. Join today and go to Vegas whenever you like. Leo Vegas, king of mobile casino.
At Luma, we say yes to someone every 6 minutes. So for a response in 60 seconds, go to